All right, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, Too Easy Sports Betting. I'm Trice Too Easy. Guys, if you're new here, hit the subscribe button. Don't forget, if you've been here, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment. It helps me and my channel a lot. And lastly, if you'd like to join my sports betting community and Discord server, it'll be in the pinned comment and in the description of the video. Okay, guys, a quick PSA before we get into the video today. If you're in the Discord or even if you're floating around the YouTube channel, there are a lot of people. Guys, I've never experienced this. I've never had a YouTube channel that was successful before. I've never had a Discord server before. There are a lot of people who are impersonating me, a lot of people with like similar profile pictures with similar names, and they're asking people to join their VIP like picks and things like that. Guys, first of all, gay. Second of all, I don't sell picks. I would never do that. I don't have like a VIP program. So if you get these messages, please be careful. There's a guy in Discord right now charging like $100, and my Discord's $10 a month. So it's not even free, and I still get spammed with bots all day. I get spammed with bots. But guys, my Discord is just a community of sports bettors. We're in there most of the day. We make jokes. We talk about the sports. We share slips. Some guys in there do tennis. Some guys in there do soccer. And we just in there gambling, sharing winners, sharing losers, talking about sports. It's a paid sports betting community with a bunch of like-minded people who are trying to get a bag. I do not sell picks. I can't stress this enough. And if anybody message you saying that, like, just know it's not me. I do not do that shit. You want a question about a slip, just message me. I'll answer and tell you what I think. I wouldn't, it makes no sense to sell picks. And if I was winning enough to sell picks, y'all be winning too. Cause what the fuck, if I'm winning that much money betting sports, what I need other people's money for? That is stupid. It doesn't even make sense. So that's not me. Just want to clear that up, guys. Please, anybody messaging you, even when I do giveaways, there's people fake saying they won giveaways. That's not me, guys. Make sure the names match and make sure it's me, and understand that if it sounds a little bit gay, it's probably not me. All right. Anyways, let's get into it. Let's review yesterday and then just jump right into this. Sorry for my rant. To review yesterday. Look, not a bad day, but not a great day. Nothing to brag home about, but not bad. We go 9 wins, 7 losses. The Red Sox game, when you see those heavenly lights shining down on bets like that are just so free, you have to take it. Red Sox by 2, Red Sox team total and the over. Checked all 3. Guys, noodle arm, what's his name? Noodle arm, who did Yoshinobu Yamamoto. This dude is so ass. He's so ass. I really wonder. Oh, hey, I got a bruise in there. I really wonder why he might be the most overrated pitcher in all of baseball. Let's just be honest. Like, that dude is so overrated, fucking throwing marshmallows all night with his noodle arm and just getting bombed. He is so ass. He is not touching another slip for as long as I live. He is so ass. But anyways, and we got the Rafaela home run at plus 500. So all in all, pretty good day. 7 wins, 9 losses is not bad, guys. One bet positive is not bad, especially as your unit size grows. You got a $300 unit size. You went up $300. That's good. You know, so if your unit size is $10, I mean, hey, you won't take $10 if somebody tries to give it to you. So not a bad day. And we're up massively. Well, I guess this week, technically, we're only up a little bit. Last week was crazy. But yeah, let's just keep it going. Let's get right into the slate review, talk about these games. Let me stop yapping and get right into it. First game of the day, we have the Mets versus the Orioles. We have Clay Holmes, very good pitcher, very respectable pitcher. Goes about 5 innings a game. He doesn't get hit much ever, usually 4 hits or less a game. He does walk a lot. His walks have been his Achilles heel. He's walked 16 times his last 5 games versus not top tier lineups. That is ass. That is super ass. That's BBL ass. I'm talking huge. That's terrible. Outside of that, though, he's a really good pitcher. He gets in trouble a lot, but no one hits him, so it doesn't really matter. He gives up about a home run a game, too. So, I mean, he has about a 3 ERA. That's what you're going to get out of him. Flip side, you have Brandon Young for the Orioles. This might be one of the worst pitchers in all of baseball. He has 16 innings of work. He's given up like 30 hits. He's given up 13 runs in 4 starts in 16 innings. Do you know how ass that is? Also walks a lot. 8, 9, 10, 11 walks in his games as well. Guys, this is one of the easiest Mets bets I've ever seen. I will say, though, there is a lot of sharp money and big money coming on the Orioles side. The sharp books lines are all, they were like minus 150. They're all moving up to like minus 110, almost a pick 'em. So be cautious. There is some sharp big money going on in Orioles. That said, for me, and guys, by the way, I almost was going to say I was on, if it was anybody but Brandon Young, I'm on the Orioles today. Can't get there. I trust Clay Holmes. He's a good pitcher. Brandon Young is ass. As far as the weather in this one, should be good for home runs. I trust the Mets more here. I think the price is very fair. Give me the Mets on the money line. Price is minus 125 on most books. That's where I'd be. Also, if you're interested, take a peek at the over. A lot of walks, a lot of runs, a couple of guys who give up home runs. You could see a lot of runs in this game. I'm thinking over, and I'm thinking the Mets on the money line. Next game, we have the Rays versus the Tigers. Them Tigers, baby, my second favorite team. Both my teams came through yesterday. The Angels and the Tigers. I mean, you gotta fucking love it. The two goats. Anyways, you got Ryan Pepe Hoyt on the bump for the Rays, and on the bump for the Tigers, you got Jack Flaherty. Like I said yesterday, guys, any pitcher but Jack Flaherty, I was backing the Tigers. It ended up being Keeter. I backed the Tigers. Crack they dumbass. I hope you guys did that too. I had a couple people ask, but I'm like, yo, I said it. If it was anyone but Jack Flaherty, I'm backing the Tigers. So I took the Tigers money line, cracked they ass. Ryan Pepe, 3.34 ERA. He is actually pretty good, guys, I must say. However, lately, I think he struggled. He's getting 2 or 3 walks a game. He's giving up some hard contact and home runs. His greatest thing about him is he just doesn't get hit a lot. Almost like 4 or 5 hits a game versus good lineups. So he actually does pretty good. I will say the Tigers just saw him though, so they might be ready for his dumbass. Flip side, Jack Flaherty got murdered by these Rays last time. 2 1/3, 6 hits, 8 runs, a home run, 3 walks. It was awful. Jack Flaherty sucks. He is terrible. He is completely unbackable. You can back these Rays versus Jack Flaherty for plus money. I don't see how you don't do that. Give me the Rays on the money line and give me the over 7.5. This should be a high scoring competitive game. Over 7.5, Rays money line. Let's get it. Next game we got what's his name? Logan Gilbert. He's one of my favorite pitchers. I don't know why I'm hating. Logan Gilbert on the bump for the Mariners, and Will Warren on the bump for the Yankees. This should be a good series. I think these two teams are about even in skill. These Yankees suck, but I mean they suck for being the Yankees, but they're good, you know. Then you got Logan Gilbert on the Mariners. They're a solid team as well. Will Warren has a 5 ERA, guys. He sucks. He walks a lot. He gets murdered a lot. He has meltdowns. He's also capable of having good games versus bad lineups. But versus good lineups, he really struggles. That said, are the Mariners a good or bad lineup? That's where you kind of got to decide, because versus bad lineups, Will is light out. Versus competent lineups, he gets murdered. There's no in between. Flip side, Logan Gilbert, 3.4 ERA. Since he came back from injury, I was worried. He had those 3 starts versus the Red Sox, the Cubs, and the Rangers, and he was getting murdered. Then he came out versus the Royals, 4 2/3 with 3 hits and a run. I'm still really not impressed with his current form. I don't like how he's been pitching at all. And I think he's going to struggle heavily tonight versus these Yankees. God. Oh, I'm going to do it. I'm on the Yankees money line. Oh, it hurts. Oh, God, it hurts to even say. I'm on the Yankees money line, guys. I already backed them. I'm on the Yankees. I'm sorry. That's where I gotta be. Next game, Rockies and the Red Sox. You got Kyle Freeland on the bump for the Rockies, 5.5 ERA. Flip side, Brian Bello for the Red Sox looks pretty damn good with a 3.4. Guys, Red Sox are the hottest team in baseball. Baseball streaky. They are on fire. Once again, you're getting how's the weather today? Let me make sure this weather is all right today before I get to Fenway Park. Weather is actually not good for the long ball, but it is nice. The park's wide and it is good for extra bases and extra runs like we saw yesterday. Kyle Freeland, he gets hit a lot, guys. 6-7 hits a game. If you get giving up that many hits and now you're versus the hottest team in baseball, good fucking luck. On the flip side, Brian Bello's 6 innings of pretty much lights out ball. He sometimes versus good lineups, he'll give up 2 or 3, and he walks a little bit too much, but he's a pretty damn good pitcher, guys. His ERA is solid. The big pitching advantage for the Red Sox, obviously a batting advantage. Guys, I'm doing the same thing I did yesterday. I want the Red Sox by 2, Red Sox team total, and the over 8.5. I'm running it back again. We cracked 3 in a row on that one yesterday. Why not do it again? It's basically the same situation we saw yesterday. Literally the exact same scenario. I'm going to run it back and trust these Red Sox to keep balling. While you're hot, I'm going to back them. When they cool off, we'll start fading them. It's that simple. Next game, we have we got the Marlins versus them Reds. We were on them Marlins yesterday for plus money. Cracked they stupid ass on that one as well. You love to see it. On the bump for the Marlins, you got Yuri Perez. He is ass. He's ass. I don't like him. I think he sucks. I will say, though, I think he's getting progressively better. His last start was really good versus them Twins. 6 innings, 1 hit. That's a solid fucking start. But I still don't trust the guy. I just think the Twins were cold that day. Today, he's going versus a Reds team at Great American, wind blowing out, the weather's perfect. And you got Nick Martinez on the bump for the Reds, who I've said he's ass in the past, and I do kind of stand on that. But I must say, I actually think he's getting better. I think he's okay. Although his last start was awful, 6 2/3, 9 hits, 4 runs. That was versus the Red Sox while they're red hot. There's nothing you're going to do about that. Prior to that, he went 8 innings with 1 hit versus the Padres. I think that Nick Martinez, I think he can do okay today. But where I'm gonna lean on this one is just the over 8.5. I think you have 2 pitchers who, although I do think Nick can do okay, I think these Marlins bats are a lot of their hitters are projected to hit the ball out the park and hit it hard today. I think Nick Martinez might have a meltdown, even though I do think he's getting better. I think he can eventually be a solid starter. I'm not going to hate on him. I think he's okay, but I think he's going to struggle today. And Yuri Perez is awful. I think he struggles, and he only goes 4 innings, and you got that Marlins bullpen coming in. Weather's perfect. Second most homer-friendly park in baseball. I have to be on the over 8.5 in this one. I think these teams are due to have a big game. Next, we got the Pirates and we have the Royals. You got Mitch Can't Pitch Keller for the Pirates. He's been looking great. And on the flip side, you got Seth Lugo. He's also been looking great. I know I took the under yesterday, guys. I know it didn't hit. Trust me, I'm aware. I get it. But I still think it was the right play. And looking today, you have weather that is awful for home runs in hard contact, winds blowing inwards. Mitch Can't Pitch Keller is not home run prone. Seth Lugo is not anything prone, hits, runs, anything. Gotta be on the under 7.5 here. I can't see it no other way. I'm gonna be on the under. I don't think these two teams can score like that again. They've showed us all season they can't score. No reason to complicate things. Guys, by the way, I had a couple comments as new viewers are coming in. Ask me how I feel about like traveling from the road, coming home after a sweep, their record drops, like miscellaneous stats. Like they just traveled from this park to this park, and when that happens, the win rate drops. Guys, I never take any of that into consideration, and I will genuinely say I believe I'm more profitable than probably 90% of the guys you see on YouTube who even look at that shit. I use the KISS method for everything in life. You keep it simple, stupid. If they can't hit, bet them not to hit. If they hit, bet they ask to hit. Can't score, bet them not to score. If they're scoring, bet them to score. If they're winning every game, bet them to win. I don't give a fuck if they just travel 3 times, come off a Coors series, lefty righties. I don't care much. I barely take it into consideration. Look at what they've been doing. Your eyes don't lie to you. Watch the games. You know what they're doing right now. Bet like that. You will win so much more than you lose just doing common sense sports betting and keeping it simple. You will win so much more. The more stats you look up, the more things you see, the more things you take into consideration, you'll find yourself on the work. You will find a terrible bet looking for the right one. I'm telling you, I've seen so many cappers go down a loophole and just become ass because they started getting into they got away from the basics. They hit and bet them to hit. They can't hit, bet them not to hit. They score a lot, bet them to score. They don't score, bet them not to score. It's keep it simple. Trust me, that's the best method. That is by far and large the best method, unless you're making models and shit like that. Okay, so yeah, under for that one. I say all that to say under for the Pirates and the Royals. Next game, we have the Cubs and we have the Twins. You got Shota Imanaga. He's a Tamakataki. He is a dog. I like him a lot. I like him a whole lot more than Yoshinobu noodle arm, meatball, marshmallow throwing Yamamoto. So you got Shada Imanaga, the other Japanese samurai. And on the flip side, you got Simeon Rose Richardson. I hate Simeon Woods Richardson, but I must admit he's looked good. He has looked really good. His last 4 starts, he's only given up 9 hits in 4 starts. And if you take out the 1, he's only given up 5 hits in 3 starts. And that's in 16 innings of work. That is fucking dominant. And only 1 home run. He's not giving up any hard contact. He's getting some strikeouts. He's missing bats. I must admit, he looks good. I'm not a hater. He looks really good. Flip side, you got Shada Imanaga. He also is really, really good. We all know this. Shada's a dog. The guy goes 5 solid innings. Same with Simeon. They're both going to go about 5 innings. Neither give up too much hard contact or home runs. Shada's been a little home run prone lately, but by far and large, he doesn't give up shit. You got 2 guys who look really, really good on the bump, and you have a total that's really, really high at 9. Now, these are 2 good offenses, and these offenses are, of course, capable of scoring. Wind's pretty hitter friendly today. It's nothing crazy. The weather's nice, but it's not like zooming out of the park. I think this 9.5 is too high. And trust me, I know it's scary when you have, the Cubs who are just hitting really, really well right now, and you have the Twins who always score some runs. But I genuinely think this 9.5 is too high. Where I'm going under 9.5, and I'm going the Cubs money line, or you could take the Cubs first 5. For me, Cubs on the money line full game, and give me the under 9.5. That's where I would play. Those are the 2 bets I'll be on. Next game, guys, we got the Blue Jays and the White Sox. Boy, that shit was scary for a little while yesterday, wasn't it? You get to see them game, like, ooh, what's happening here? Are these White Sox about to do something? Still made it a competitive game, though. I mean, it was a game. Anyways, today you got Chris Bassett on the bump for the Blue Jays, Aaron Savali on the bump for the White Sox. You have a total of 8.5, guys. Looking at the weather here, weather's perfect. It's going to be great for home runs and deep balls. Aaron Savali walks a lot. He also gets hit a lot. He gets hit like 7 times a game, and he doesn't go too deep. He goes about 6 innings. 6 innings, he's going to get hit about 7-8 times. He does walk a lot as well, so he oftentimes there's runners in scoring position a lot versus Chris Bassett, which you see in his 4.3 ERA. Flip side, Aaron Savali with a 4.6 ERA. He also walks a lot. He also gets hit a lot, and both of them are semi hard contact prone. Guys, obviously the Blue Jays, they're hot right now. They're playing good ball. The 2 plays I would be on here is Blue Jays -1.5, and I'd be on the over 8.5. I think it's too low. White Sox are hitting really well. A lot of their batters are predicted to hit hard today. Blue Jays are on fire. They're scoring 5-6 a game anyways. Chris Bassett, in trouble a lot of runners in scoring position. Aaron Savali in trouble a lot of runners in scoring position. I think it's a high scoring competitive game with the Blue Jays end up pulling it off by 2, and I think this clears the over easily. Blue Jays run line over 8.5. Next game we have, let me get this right real quick. We got the Dodgers versus the Brewers. We were on them Brewskis yesterday. Love to see it. Love to hit that bet. Yoshinobu Yamamoto is ass. Anyways, today we have Clayton Kershaw and we have Jacob Misiborowski. Guys, Clayton Kershaw, listen, he's okay. He's okay. He's got a 3.4 ERA. I'm never too impressed with him, but I must say his numbers are good. He goes about 6 innings a game. He walks not a lot. He gives up some hard contact and his strength of schedule is awful. That I must say, like his strength of schedule, he's had probably the weakest schedule in all of baseball. Today's versus them Brewers. Brewers got the young boy Jacob Misiborowski on the bump, who he looked excellent. Then he saw the Mets went 3 2/3, 5 hits, 5 runs, 2 homers, 3 walks. They murdered him. He had a meltdown. He's young. He's a rookie. You expect that to happen. By far and large, this kid's lights out. And I think that he steps up to the occasion today and can deal with these Dodgers whose bats do not look good. I think he deals with them just fine. I think the play is the Brewers again. I think Clayton Kershaw, I think these Brewers get to him. I really do. I think that the Brewers can win this game. But do I? Oh man, I don't know. This is tough. Because I kind of think the Dodgers bats can't stay cold forever. But man, Clayton's just seen nobody. His strength of schedule is so fucking weak that his stats are skewed. I think he's going to struggle big time versus Brewers, man. Brewers money line. I'm going to trust my gut on this one. Clayton Kershaw hasn't seen anybody. He has such a pathetic schedule. This is his games. Mind you, he has a 3.43 ERA. Here's his schedule, guys. White Sox, Rockies, Nationals, Giants, Cardinals, Mets, Guardians, Mets, Angels. He literally has the weakest schedule of any pitcher I've ever seen. But Jacob is very, very well could have a meltdown. Damn, man. Okay. Fuck it. Over 8.5. I'm not going to take a side. Over 8.5. Scratch the Brewers play. Over 8.5 is where I go in this one. One of these pitchers is going to fuck up. One of these teams is going to hit the ball. The other one's going to score a couple. Over 8.5. Next game, we got the Nationals. We got the Cardinals. Jake Irvin on the bump for the Nationals. Ass. Mega. Giga Omega ass. This dude stinks. Flip side, Sonny Gray. He's a dog. I'm tired of people hating on him. The guy's a dog. What do you want from him? 3.5 ERA. 6 innings a game, no hard contact, no home runs. What the fuck do you want from the guy? From old Sonny at 35 from Smyrna, Tennessee. Listen, Jake Irvin sucks. He's really bad. Really, really bad. Problem is the Cardinals are minus 200 here. Let's take a look at this weather. And what we see is we don't see anything. Busch Stadium, wind kind of blowing in. Weather's bad for contact. Jake Irvin walks a lot. He gives up a fuck ton of home runs, but that should be negated today. Sonny Gray is lights out. It's going to come down to do the Cardinals score a bunch of runs or not. Do you trust their bats? They've been very wishy-washy. One day they score 10, the next they score none. It's very hard to tell how they're going to do. I would assume they score on Jake Irvin, but most of his trouble comes from the home run ball, and the weather should negate a lot of that. Let me see what the Cardinals team total's at. I know they're scary. I know they're not, the greatest team to back. It's at 5. It's kind of high with how inconsistent their bats are. I really don't know how to bet this game, guys. I'll be honest with you. This one kind of has me stumped. How bad is this wind blowing inwards? Let me see. Wind's blowing in at 6 miles per hour. It shouldn't affect it too much. And the Cardinals are at home. Cardinals team total over 4.5. I'm going to assume that they're going to have a big night at home versus Jake Irvin, who's very hard contact and walk and home run prone. If the weather just stops all home runs, they probably won't get it. But I think the Cardinals can show up tonight. Give me the Cardinals team total over 4.5. I think that's the only play that even slightly makes sense. Next game, Guardians and the Astros. We got Joey Cantillo and Hunter Brown on the bump for them Astros. Guys, Joey, I must say for them Guardians, he's a relief turned he's like an extended relief pitcher. He goes like 2 or 3 innings. I think they might be trying to work him up to starting. I'm not positive. He's been going like 3 innings, and I must say, guys, he's seen some good teams and he's looked excellent. The guy looks really, really like he's a really good pitcher. He has some good stuff. I hope he can get up to 4 or 5, 6 innings and become a starter. He's really good. Great addition for them Guardians if they can get him going deep into games. On the flip side, though, you have Hunter Brown. Hunter Brown is one of the best pitchers in all of baseball. Nobody can hit him. Nobody can touch him. He's got a 1.8 ERA. He might get the Cy Young. He goes 6-7 innings a game. He gives up no hits, no hard contact. He doesn't walk much. Like the guy is just unbelievable pitcher. And now he's versus the Guardians, the worst and lowest scoring team in all of baseball, right? And also something I want to point out is this Joey guy. He is a lefty. If he is going 2 or 3 innings, the Astros are top. They're the 3rd best team in baseball versus lefties. Only 3rd to the Yankees and the Red Sox. So, you do have to take that into consideration here. They murder left-handed pitchers. I think you just take the Astros by 2. I know the Guardians had a good game yesterday. I know the Astros didn't win. That was one of our bets we lost. Like, trust me, I get it. But I do not see any world today where these Guardians are able to get to Hunter Brown and score at all, if any. But I do think on the flip side, the Astros could end up scoring 8 runs. You could also take the Astros team total over 3.5. So you have 2 options. Astros team total 3.5, Astros by 2. Those are my leans. Next game, Rangers and them Angels. How about Go Coochie and the best team in the world, them Angels? They just never let me down. They just never, ever fucking let me down. I love that team and I love that pitcher. Today, we have another pitcher I love on the bump for the Angels, Jose Soriano. He looked like a usher, like a discounted budget usher. And then on the flip side, you got Nathan Eovaldi. He is a dog, 1.75 ERA. But I must say, so is Jacob deGrom. And did them Angels bat a fucking eye? Did they look scared? Were they up there shaking in the batter's box? Absolutely not. They went out there and sent his ass yard, took him out the park. Welcome to the Angels, baby. Flip side, Jose Soriano with a 3.72. He goes deep as shit in the games. He goes about 7 innings a game. Guy doesn't give up any home runs or hard contact. He does walk a bit, which leads to runs. That's why he has a 3.7 ERA. He also had a shaky start to the season, but he is lights out right now. He is a dog. On the flip side, Nathan Eovaldi, he is also a dog. Like, he's really, really, really good. We got to take a look at the weather here and see what it's doing. And looking at it, we have beautiful weather with the wind blowing out at Angel Stadium. Wind's blowing out about 10 miles per hour straight out, and it's 80 degrees. You couldn't ask for better weather. Problem is, Nathan gives up no home runs, and neither does Jose. So you kind of gotta take that into consideration. If you look at the total here, you got an 8. Yesterday should have been very low scoring, and they still scored a ton. Rangers bats have been pretty hot. But guys, I'll be honest, I'm just going to bet the Angels. I think they're just better than the Rangers are. I don't think the Rangers can keep up with their firepower. And again, Angels hit really well at home, especially when the wind's blowing out and the weather's nice. Nathan Eovaldi, he's excellent pitcher. I'm not going to discount that at all. But I don't think they can beat these Angels. I don't. But it's such a Ranger spot. Angels team total hasn't let me down in a very long time. Maybe it's at like a 3. It's at a 4. Trust my gut. Angels money line. Angels money line. All they got to do is get a couple runs, and I don't think the Rangers can keep doing what they're doing. I don't think their offense is good. And yesterday, I mean, they started off with a 2-run bomb. Kikuchi even struggled, and they still couldn't win. Angels are just too good with too much power. Angels money line for me at plus money. Next games, we got the Diamondbacks and the Padres. You got Merrill, I am okay, Kelly. And on the flip side, you got Nick, I am pretty damn good, Pavetta for the Padres. Merrill Kelly, he's going to go about 6 innings. He's going to walk a little bit. He's going to get hit. He's going to be in some trouble. He does tend to moonwalk out of it. I don't think his numbers are sustainable, though. He's walking a lot. He's getting hit a lot. He's giving up a home run a game, yet he only has like a 3.5 ERA. I say this every time I talk about him. I think he should be more almost like a 5. He gets very, very lucky. On the flip side, and I think luck should start being a damn stat that's tracked. It should be a luck, and it should be between 1 and 10 because a lot of these pitchers just get so lucky. Flip side, you got Nick Pavetta. He's going to go 6 or 7 innings, and he's going to be really good. He doesn't walk much. He's a little hard contact prone, but nothing too crazy. He does get hit quite a bit too, but he has a lot of strikeout stuff, so he tends to get out of it. I think here, the weather's also pretty bad for home runs. It's not really good tonight. I think Nick Pavetta does just fine. I think you got to give a pitching advantage to him. That said, the Padres just look like jackasses, man. They suck. I want to be on the Padres here. This is a very, very hard game to cap. This Rangers-Angels game and this D-backs-Padres game is very difficult, guys. I wouldn't bet either of them. If you guys want to lean though, gun to my head, bet the game, bitch. In that situation, I think this is a coin flip. You go with the plus money. I'd take the Diamondbacks. Complete another coin flip, take the money. You know, it's really that simple. This is a coin flip, take the goddamn plus money and hope you hit. That's where I'd go, but I would never bet this. Next game, Phillies and the Giants. You got on the bump for the Phillies, Taijuan Walker. And on the bump for the Giants, you got Robbie Ray. So Taijuan Walker, relief starter. He'll go about 2 innings. He's been okay. He's actually, the Mets murdered him, but by far and large, he's been all right. Nothing to really talk about. It's going to be Phillies bullpen. On the flip, you got Robbie Ray for the Giants. I mean, the guy has a 2.6 ERA. He's a fucking dog. He's lights out. He just went 9 innings versus the D-backs. He's home run prone as shit. He gets hit a lot. He walks. I have no idea how he does this voodoo magic, but he's sitting on a 2.6 ERA. Again, don't think it's sustainable, but the Phillies bullpen is so ass. So ass. So ass. Bring tear to your eyes just thinking about it. Giants money line. No need to be greedy. No need to do nothing stupid. Just give me the Giants straight up on the money line. This Phillies bullpen is dog shit, and I will never back it. Next and final game of the night, we got the Braves versus the Athletics. You got Dieter Fuentes. He is ass. And on the flip side, you got Jeffrey Springs for them Athletics. He's okay. You have a pretty big pitching advantage here for the Athletics tonight. What's this weather doing? This total's very high. Sun is perfect. Wind's blowing out at like 12 miles per hour. Bye ball in this one. Dieter Fuentes has a 9 ERA after 3 starts. He's gone 11 innings. He's given up 18 hits. He's given up 12 runs with 3 homers and 4 walks. This dude is ass. Completely unbackable ass. Flip side, Jeffrey Springs for these Athletics. He goes about 6 innings a game. He's usually sub 5 hits allowed each game as well. He doesn't walk a lot. A home run a game is not crazy, but like he does give up the deep ball, but it's nothing too crazy. Dieter also gives up the deep ball. You got wind zooming out of this park, but you have a total of 10.5. Very, very high. These Athletics bats have been very shaky, very janky. I don't trust them right now. But you're getting plus money to back the Athletics. And if there's one thing they can do, they can hit home runs. You have Dieter and wind blowing out perfectly in a high predicted scoring game. This is a spot to back the Athletics. It just makes sense. Give me the Athletics on the money line. I think they have a big night tonight and get to Dieter pretty easily. All right, let's take a look at some home runs, some player props, and get out of here. I got a lot of player props today, guys. Anyways, home runs. Bo Bichette to go yards. See ya, plus 500. I'm running Miguel Vargas back. He is so due. So due. I mean, he's dilated. It's coming. He's due. And then on the flip side, you got Jackson Chourio for them Brewers at plus 560. I like all 3 of these guys to hit bombs today. I already played these. And now for my props, which I already played these as well. Guys, I love these props. Like, play these. Tail these for sure. I love these props today. First one, Michael Harris, under 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Guys, he's versus Jeffrey Springs, and Jeffrey Springs has been pretty good. Even when the Braves have had big games, he's just ass right now. He's only hit this 3 out of 20. He just doesn't look good. He's not doing much for them for the Braves. The Braves bats aren't doing much anyways. And I think Jeffrey Springs is gonna do pretty good tonight versus them. So yeah, I like Michael Harris under 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Next, we just took this last night and hit it. There is absolutely no reason not to run it back. The Royals had a huge night last night, and this dude contributed this much. This is how much he contributed to the Royals game last night. They scored 9 runs. This is what he contributed. How ass can you be? Under 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. The price is crazy. I dropped a bomb on this one. Jack Caglianone, under 1.5. Plus he's versus Mitch Keller, who's been fine. Next, Tyjon Walker, 4 hits allowed. Guys, on the season, he's only missed this twice. And that was versus the Marlins and the Rockies, so who really gives a shit? Giants bats look like they might be starting to heat up and do okay. Tyjon Walker, I think he's going to give up 4 hits. I think he'll go a few innings and give up some hits. I really like it a lot. And then we have Chandler Simpson to give up a single. Look at this hit rate. He's only missed it 3 times. How do you not back this? I mean, he gets a single every game, and he's versus Jack I Am Ass Flaherty. This should be like a extremely free bet. And by the way, guys, I think that Tyjon Walker tonight will go a bit deeper into the game. I know you guys are probably like, oh, but he's relief turn starter. they had him resting up, but I think he's going to go like 4 or 5 innings tonight. So it should be plenty of time for him to get hit up. If he does get yoinked, it's cooked. So maybe you want to fade it. I get it, but I think he goes 4 or 5 tonight and he'll get hit. He'll get hit a lot. All right. That's all for me, guys. Let's get out of here. Let's get an absolute bag and let's crack these folks.